What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC25 video. Today I'm going to give you a brand new updated way of grinding packs for Team of the Year. Of course it is around the corner. We're about 7 or 8 days, maybe 6 days away from Team of the Year. And Team of the Year warm-up is coming on Wednesday as well guys, which is what EA allow us to like build packs to save for Team of the Year. But also we're getting things more recently like 82 by 14s, 83 by 10s. And what I think is really good in the upgrade section right now, the 85 double upgrades. And when I was doing these on my Road to Glory, which is what we're on right now, I started using a method that I was like, damn, this is actually the method. And it does require you to have some like coins and some cards. But what I found was I have a massive lack of the 83s and 82s necessary to complete the 85 double upgrade every day 3 times. And for the 82 by 14s, I was struggling to get the 82s and 83s there. And the reason why I was struggling to get them is because I've been saving all of my packs for Team of the Year. So when you don't open packs, of course, it becomes really difficult to get the fodder, basically. And I've been saving packs, including the end pack from the League SBCs. So I want to take you through my method for today and show you it in action. Now, what I will say off the jump is that you will require some coins. It's not a grossly expensive method. It is a bit of a grind. It's going to take you some time. You know, that's the whole point of this, is we're grinding the menus to get the packs of Team of the Year. But what you will need is the premium Mixed League upgrade and the Mixed League upgrade, and then unbelievably the gold upgrade and the 81 double upgrade. Now, when EA released this last time and this time, I was like, this is pointless. This is not pointless. This is very fruitful because you regularly get those 82s and 83s out of this and the odd 84 and 85 that you need to build the 85 double upgrades. And it will really help you build a competent bank of sort of like 81 to 84 rated players in your club for when the next stuff comes for Team of the Year warm-up, which is coming. So if you're on a really low budget, you want to do Mixed League upgrades first, and just probably generally. If you've got a bit of a bigger budget, and when I say a bigger budget, I literally mean like maybe 100,000, 150,000 coins or more, the premium Mixed League upgrade is absolutely fine. And you want to run the League SBCs as normal. You want to just do them as cheap as possible. And so I'm going to do this whole League SBC, and I'm going to do one team at a time. I'm going to show you everything that I purchased for every team, because right now, this here is unbelievably cheap, right? The first one that I've done here is the hardest, most expensive one, and it is the MLS and EFL Championship. And as you can see here, I've got 5 MLS commons, reasonably high rated. They all cost me 350 coins. And then I've got 6 MLS bronzes, all 64 rated apart from the 163 at the top there. They all cost me 200 coins. So Lloris actually I had in the club already, but he's 350 coins. 200 for Griffin Dorsey, 200 for Roasted, 200 for Beeson, 350 for Alba, 200 for Atencio, 200 for Camungo, 350 for Forsberg, 350 for Hill, 200 for Andrenian, and which had 350 for Gould as well. It says first owner there, but he was 352. So we're looking at 714, 1750, and 1200. So we're looking at like 2950, basically 3,000 coins to get this objective done. Now, you might already have some of these players in your club. If you do, great. If you're doing the daily silver, daily bronze, and daily gold upgrade, you specifically might have some silver and bronzes already in your club, which is absolutely fantastic. Because if you can put, say, a 70 rated silver in here in the first place, you can get away with like a 58 rated bronze instead. So use what you've got untradeable in your club for this. But go submit the squad. You can open these packs as you go. Now, the whole purpose of this is to build packs for Team of the Year and to save packs for Team of the Year. But what I found is you are going to need to open packs. Now, I unfortunately don't have the packs there because this game is stupid with how it shows you what is there. So I'm going to have to go and open it on the web app at the end, but we'll flick onto that. So I'm going to go and build the Liga 2 BKT and La Liga Hypermotion team. Right, guys, the Liga 2 BKT and La Liga Hypermotion has been done. As you can see, I got the 2 rare bronzes to cover off the rare requirement. They cost 200 coins each. And then I've got all these silvers that all cost 200 coins each. You could get these for 150 on bid, but I'm not about that life. So this entire team cost us 2,200 coins. We get the untradeable Electrum Players pack back. That's very nice. Just nice and easy. You know, so far we're at like what 5,100 coins total spend so far. For these two squads. Let's get the Serie B KT and 2 Bundesliga done. And just like that, guys, another one done really easily. I mean, this is a 67 rated that only requires a 62 rated team. There's an unbelievable amount of silver players in both the Serie B and the Bundesliga 2 that are 200 coins, and bronze rares are 200 coins like crazy. So another 2,200 coins spent every single card on this this squad, 200 coins, which puts our total spend now to 7,300 coins. We get our first tradable pack back. Of course, I can't open them yet. We'll do that on the web app in a moment, and I'll show you where to go from there. But let me do this last one here, the Libertadores and Sudamericana. Right, so for the Libertadores and Sudamericana team, guys, I have so many of these players in the club already. I bought as many as I could to try and show the price, but every time I tried to buy one, I had them in the club because I've got loads of them. But they're selling for 300 coins. I got a couple at 250. I think one at 200 as well. But around 300 coins for the Libsud cards. Much like me, I presume that you will also have a whole bunch of these cards in your club. If you don't, it's 3,300 coins for the squad. Silvers were popping up regularly at 300 coins as well. It's only a 60 rated squad though. The caveat here is you do need 6 players from one particular club. So go find a club that's got lots of them. I went for this, what is this club called? I went for Universitario, and that is it complete. We get a small prime silver players pack out the back of that. And then for the group reward, which is the one you're going to save, you get, I think it's a small rare gold players pack. So that, guys, will be saved for Team of the Year. You can open it if you want to, because this is less about saving these packs and more about creating the opportunity to complete the fodder packs. But let's hop onto the web app and open up the packs that we've got. And as you'll see, first of all, straight away here, guys, these are 3 players that I bought for 250, 350 and 300. But I didn't have any space left for them because I didn't have any trade pile space. So I don't have any transfer list space either. I have sold 5 now, thankfully. So I can clear that off and go into these packs, send him to the transfer market. Let's list him up 350 coins. Bosh. And what you want to do with the packs is twofold. It's the same as the old League SBC grinding system. That part hasn't changed just yet. When it comes to the tradable packs, I suggest you just sell everything. Obviously, if it's not worth anything, maybe you don't sell it. But what do we get here? So we get Ailing, who is looking like he's about 1,000 coins. Oh no, there's one there for 600. So we'll make about 600 coins back. Now, keep in mind, guys, we spent 10,600 coins here. Like I said to you, though, you are going to mostly go down on coins, but the idea of what we're showing here, so this guy's 200 coins, so we're going to save him and use him in a different SBC. The idea here is to, tell me this guy's worth a little bit. Nice, this guy's 1,000 coins, that is banging. The idea here is to complete the 85 by 2s, the 83 by 10s, the 82 by 14s without actually having to spend like much at all. You know, instead of having to go and buy an inform and stuff like that, like the idea is that you'll just get that stuff. So she's 200 coins. I presume this guy will be 200 coins as well, or like, you know, minimum price for a rare. And then Kumbula, he is also pretty much discard price. We might get 500 coins for him actually. So nothing crazy out of the packs, out of that first pack. Maybe about 2,000 coins back and 3 cards stored, which, as always, we can either use in future SBCs, or if their price spikes for one reason or another, we can sell them. We also got ourselves the small Electrum Players pack. Now, this one gives golds. This is where things get important. You got 2 options with the golds. Option number 1 is you use them in the gold upgrade. Option number 2 is you use them back into League SBCs. Depending on how much time you have, it's fair to do either or, right? If you've got lots of time on your hand and you want to really like grind this meticulously, what you want to do with these cards is use him in the Bundesliga 1, use him in the Serie A and Bundesliga 1, and use him in the French League and Libertadores 1, and that saves you having to buy players, which is great. If you don't have too much time on your hands and you just kind of want to get the fodder together to build the 85 by 2 or to just build packs to save for Team of the Year in the first place, store these into a club, put them into a gold upgrade, and the gold upgrade will come apparent eventually. And then you've got the silvers again, which once again, you can either like check the price on these players. So it looks like this guy's selling. Well, we hit a big silver. Let's go to 55 minutes. All right, this guy's about 1,500 coins. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. So we get about 1,500 back for him, which puts us almost like 4,000 coins back now. Compare his price. He's about 400 coins. And this guy's also going to be, yeah, 200 coins. So I'm going to store all those into the club. And we'll use like the most recent in a moment. And then we also got ourselves... Well, it like organizes the packs in this order. It's weird, isn't it? We also got ourselves the... Oh, so many. Premium Mixed Players Pack. This is untradeable, so all you can do is save this. Your 82s and 83s are going to go straight into the 85 double upgrade. Your rare golds are going to go into the 81 double upgrade, and your common golds are either going to go back into League SBCs or go into the gold upgrade. And I'll get to why the gold upgrade momentarily. But once again, straight away, we've got League SBC cards. Not really, actually. There's some League SBC cards there, but there's some nice cards there. And for all of these cards that aren't League SBCs and whatnot, you can put the silvers into the gold upgrade as well. We'll go through like the full meticulous plan once we've run through the other setup as well. Let me get down here and grab our Electrum Players pack. Let's rip that open. Maybe we get something nice out of here. It's just an 80 new bell. He's good for the League SBCs, of course. Nothing too crazy there. Nothing too crazy there. And one duplicate. So new bell duplicate will get stored in SBC storage for right now. And then, as I say, you can save this small red gold players pack for Team of the Year. You can open it now to carry on helping the grind. It guarantees 182 rated or higher. So for the sake of this video, let's open it. We get 84 Alex Garcia, which is great because that's the 84 rated covered off for the 85 double 83 rated squad. We also get 5 other cards, of which NepentheZ will be used in that same SBC, and the other 4 will be used in the 81x2. But what I'm not going to do, guys, is I'm not going to bore you with the monotony of showing exactly what I just showed there, but for the Premium Mixed League upgrades instead. But it's the exact same like situation, right? For the Premier League and La Liga, A, you will probably have lots of these players just in your club. Use them if you can. B, if you need to buy players, you can get them for so cheap. Gold Premier League cards coming in at 350 coins. Jose Sarr 79 rated, lovely. Fabianski 79 rated, lovely. You do need a 79 rated squad, so keep that in mind. But just to counteract that, you could easily put 2 or 3 81 rated rare golds in, and then find the commons. But as you can see, there are pages upon pages of just centre backs at 350 coins. So the cheapest that you're going to be able to do this is your rare. You need 4 rares. I would urge you to get 80s or 81s as those rares to bump up the rating. And that, of course, is going to cost you 2,600 coins. And then you need your 7 commons, which is going to cost you like another 2,400 coins. So it's 5,000 coins for this squad. It's also going to be just short of 5,000 coins for this squad because you only need 3 rares. So you're going to be, you could actually also get away with some bronzes and silvers in here. In fact, you know what? I want to do this one and get this one done as cheap as possible. So let me be right back. Well, guys, I surprised myself with how cheap we did this one. This was absolutely banging. As you can see here, we've got it completed. And I paid 200 for Martinelli, not the good Martinelli, obviously. All of the common golds were all 350 coins. I didn't find too many 81 and 82 rated at 350, but the 80s were 10 a penny at 350 rated. So that's really nice. So sorry, 350 coins. So we've literally got 1,050 coins worth of common golds. We've got 200 coins on both of the bronzes. Sorry, 250 on both the bronzes. So what was it? It was 1,400 coins for all of the... Oh, sorry. 714. 2,100 coins for the golds. 2,600... 2,800 including the bronzes, and then the silvers were 200 each. So this cost me 3,200 coins, and I'll just show you every single player so you can see I did actually buy them for what I said I bought them for, and it wasn't like these were the only ones on the market. There was loads. There was absolutely loads of cards on the market. So a really, really reduced price there for a small Prime Gold Players Pack. Once again, with something like a small Prime Gold Players Pack, you could save this one. I personally wouldn't. I am actually, hilariously. You can see here I'm saving some small primes. Oh no, they're small rares. Where are my small primers? Are they going to show? It's not going to show up here. I actually would open it. I would open everything from all 4 of these. But the Premier League La Liga being 79 rated, you're going to find it a little bit more tricky to get silvers and bronzes in to bring the rating down. So it's going to cost you 5 or so thousand coins. But the Bundesliga Serie A is going to cost you about 3,000 coins. You've then got League One and Eredivisie, and that's another one. It is a bit tricky, but it's also really, really easy. You need 6 players from one club as a minimum again, but you can get them very cheap. Right, guys. League One and Eredivisie, as I say, was an interesting one because you needed 6 from one club. So what I found right now is, looking at the market, common golds are as cheap as bronze rares and silver cards. So obviously it's still cheaper to get bronze rare cards, which I paid $3.50 for each of these cards for. I also paid $3.50 for the silver. There was also an insane amount of golds there. And then I went for the 6 commons from Stade Rennais. This whole team was 350 coins per card, which obviously takes it to 3,850 coins per card. I don't know why it said first owner on one of those. So far without the final objective, we've spent just shy of 12,000 coins on this setup, which is actually incredible for what you get back. I'm going to commit to it. I'll do the Premier League and La Liga as well, just to show you the best option for that. I wasn't going to, but I actually think it's quite valuable to showcase it right now. And then we could do a full run through of what you do after this. But the Libertadores and Sudamericana, this is another one of those interesting ones, because as we know from doing the other objective, these cards aren't necessarily cheap. Now, the likelihood is, as you will see in my club here, that just through playing the game, you have plenty of Libertadores and Sudamericana cards, right? I've got lots, silvers and bronzes, and hopefully some golds. But the best way to get this sorted, I've got 1 gold there by Edison Cavani. I will show you in one moment. All right, guys. So this one obviously is the most expensive one. It's actually still a reasonable price given the whole SBC. I bought everybody here for a grand total of 9,450 coins. So with what I paid for the first 3 and with the fact that the Premier League one will cost us 5,000 coins, you're looking at 21,300 coins for the whole group of this setup. This one might not be in your budget, especially if like you're not making a whole bunch of coins back and we're recycling these cards, so the coin is going down, or going down maybe 10, 15k a time rather than sort of 20k a time, because you are still going to get some coins back. And if you've only got like 100, 200,000 coins, you don't want to like commit 20,000 or 22, 3,000 coins to this, then just stick to the small one. The small one is going to cost you a grand total of 10,600 coins. You'll get a large chunk of that back constantly, and overall it'd be well worthwhile. So let's submit this one in. We get a Prime Election Players back. We'll still monitor what we get back. Obviously, everyone's luck is going to be different when it comes to the packs. It's all going to be different. But I'm going to do the Premier League and La Liga, actually just from what I've got in the club. But I'll show you, if we go to the transfer market and then go to, let's say, La Liga, Gold Rare, 700 coins, you will see, look at those 81s there straight away. Balde, Berengura, you got Blind, Inigo Martinez, Isco 82, Gaia 82. It's real easy to get the 82, 81 rated cards for extremely cheap. And it will also be very easy to get that exact same setup out of the sort of 80 rated common golds. You'll see here 79 Samuelino there, 79 Oreo Romeo. We've got 79 Alvaro Garcia. There's a couple of 80s and 81s that float around here as well. Borja Mayoral. So just from La Liga, getting this to a 79 rated squad, you could do it with just commons and rare golds at this, like the bottom price, at which point it comes into that 5,000 region. If you was able to get some 82 rateds, actually, let me do it and see if I could see how many bronzes I can squeeze in, basically. Well, guys, I managed to do this absolutely incredibly cheap. First of all, we got all the 82 rated La Liga cards for 650 coins, which was really nice. There's loads of Mark Gahey's at 350 to 400 coins, and loads of Callum Wilson's as well at 400 coins. And then all of the other silvers that you see all cost 200 coins, and the bronze as well cost 200 coins. I didn't need him to be rare, but it obviously just helped the whole rare requirement. The overall of this team, guys, came in at 4,350 coins, which means the overall setup for this whole league SBC was 20,600 coins. Now, given you get a Prime Gold Players Pack that's worth 45k, a small Rare Gold Players Pack that's worth 25k, a small Prime Gold Players Pack that's worth 22,500 coins, a jumbo gold pack that's worth 10k, I believe, and then a prime election players pack that's like 12.5k. That's an insane return. And the fact that we only spent 20,000 coins and we get these two back tradable is really, really nice. So let's go and open everything from this setup, and then we're going to move on to stage 2 of what we're working on today. And so what we got from that setup, guys, I think it's all going to be right down at the bottom. Yeah, we get a jumbo gold pack tradable, which of course is just absolutely brilliant. Oops, my bad. You can't see what we're going on here. We get a jumbo gold pack tradable. So 81 Consa. We can use him. We can sell him for only 650. We can use him, but we'll send him to the club. More cards here, and again, we'll get to what they're going to be useful for. So Villagra is actually might be worth selling because you could probably get about 800 coins for him, whereas you don't want to use him. An Argentinian manager, how much are they selling for? No, they're not selling, so we'll store him as well. So send to the club for all of that. And then for all of the rest of the stuff here, guys, okay, we'll actually swap Chukwueze and swap Dior and send them both to the SBC storage, and everything else can go. So that's already 2,700 coins back and some items stored into the club. We then get ourselves the Prime Electrum Players Pack. Obviously, you want to hit a jackpot player. I mean, an 84 Romero is very nice indeed. And Gravenberch, Kavecki, Skip, Ferrari, Spencer is nice. There's some other stuff here, so we'll swap him around. No, we won't. Let's compare him. You might be able to sell. He's not selling. So, as I say, you might be able to sell like some of these cards for a little bit. So this guy, Vickers, will sell because of the Around the World SBC. Pop won't sell. Taibbi probably won't sell. No, he's like just same as everything else. Capaldo here, dirt cheap, 350 coins, and Woodham as well will be dirt cheap. So we'll save all of these again. We'll store all of these into the club. You can discard the silvers if you don't want to just hold them to save for a rainy day. If you're trying to recoup as many coins as you can and they're not worth selling, you can just discard them, no problem at all. We then also get the small prime gold players pack. Again, you can save this one. I think for what we're doing here, opening this is well worthwhile because A, we got our first walkout, which is great, but we get a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to use. So we'll store that into the club. Little will just be stored for a rainy day. That's a small dub right there. We also get a small rare gold players pack, of course, from the Premier League setup, which again gives us an 84 DeMarco. And you can already see before we've gone to stage 2 how we're able to use what we're doing here to build those packs that come every day. And I'll wait actually for the packs to re-up before we go and build them. And then last but not least, you get a prime gold players pack from completing that as well. Feel free to save that. Feel free to open that. We get another Christian Romero there, an 83 Gerard Moreno, 382s, which is really nice, and just a whole bunch of stuff that is going to be useful. And we'll get to why right now. Right, guys. So after we've done the League SBC grind as much as you want, you can do it once at a time, twice, thrice, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever you want. We now look at the 81 double upgrade that's just refreshed, the gold upgrade, and then, of course, at the moment, and they have given us an icon and stuff there, but we're going to ignore that. At the moment, the 85 double upgrade. Now, please, guys, be sure to do the daily bronze, silver, and gold upgrade. They are so vital in just building out your club for little to no effort. But we want to do the 85 double upgrade. The first thing I'm going to do is use what we have already got to pick up this first squad. So what I'm going to do is go to gold and then go acquire date newest. This is all the stuff we picked up. Gerard Moreno works, Samba works, Selna works, Al Torres works. We've got, I know I've got an 84. We've got the 84 Christian Romero. We need some 83s in here as well. We can't have too many 82s, but we'll put that Christian Romero in there. Pretty sure we packed a few 83s somewhere along the way. NepentheZ was in there. I think these were the first packs, weren't they? In terms of golds, I can't quite remember what I had. Ricky Pease was already in my club, I believe. So this sort of stuff here, yeah, this really good was already in my club. So we've already got the makings of this first squad, right? We'd still need a few players. And so you're probably sitting there thinking, well, Nep, what's the point of that? Okay, we haven't quite got there yet. That's fine. That's fine. It goes to show the rest of it here. The 81 double upgrade, this requires 8 cards, 6 rares. So all of those trash bag rares that you got, you can now use in here. So Ducouré, go in here. Quinones can go in here. Pelova, go in here. Then we're going to take 4 other rares. I'm going to keep the 81s. I'm going to use the 80, right? So you're gonna put basically these in here until you've run out of the rares that you've got. Al-Mutsari. Now, we did put some stuff, of course, in like the duplicate storage. I'm actually just going to ignore that for now because the housekeeping on that and moving everything across and stuff is just a bit of a pain. But we're going to be able to probably build maybe like 3 or 4 81 doubles off the back of the cards that we've got. So Sporty Yellow and Limi can go in. As I say, the 81s and 82s will... maybe 81s we'll use, actually. Yeah, 81s can go. Obviously, we need 6 rares. We didn't get that many rare golds, right? So Alex Garcia is there. We got in Nesri, Nuno Santos, and Zola, Tillman, Riley. These guys were there. Bamiyang was also there as well. How many more rares have I got? Because I don't think I can do one more. Antonio Silva and Bamiyang says, no, I can't. So we'll do this next one here as well. That's 2 of the 81x2s. Then we've got a whole bunch of the commons that we're going to go and put into the gold upgrade. And so we're going to go back to the club, go back to the gold upgrade, and go acquire date newest again. And of course, you might have stuff in your club already as well that you can use. Presuming that you do, that's fine. I'd be very surprised if people don't have anything in their club right now. But what you want to do is go and build the gold player upgrades with this stuff, right? Because you're going to have a whole bunch of commons that you just can't do anything with. And so throwing 11 of them in there is going to be great. And we'll do one more. We'll actually just use a squad builder for it. So what we want to do is go quality gold common, acquisition date, newest, nor position, yes. This is the 11 most recent commons. I'm going to take that Chukwueze out. And I'm going to take that 82 rated out as well. And the rest of it can just absolutely go. What we're also going to do is we're going to go ahead and do that exact same thing if we want with the bronze and silver. I wouldn't bother with the bronze personally. I'd put them into the dailies first. But the silver upgrade, of course, gives a 3 common gold upgrade. Let me clear that away. And so if we go for quality silver, acquisition date, newest, and then ignore position, yes, and then send it. What you're going to want to do here, guys, is make sure you take out the League SBC players. So we've got La Liga player, he can come out. EFL player for right now, I'm going to take out because he counts. I think is that a Serie B player? It is, so he can come out. Other than that, another La Liga player there and another French player in there as well. So we'll get rid of all of those. And that gives us a 3 common gold player upgrade pack. Nothing crazy, but since we like... What we're trying to do here is get like maximum efficiency out of what we're doing. And so now we've built just a few little packs. And I'm not going to be able to open them here again, am I? Tell me they're at the front. We're going to build just a few little packs. I don't think I have much more than... Let me just open a few packs here. I'm going to ruin my own Team of the Year grind to get this for you guys. Imagine a pack like an Mbappe or something. How cool would that be? We get an Emi Martinez. I only think we're like 1 or 2 packs before we get to the like right at the end of what we're looking at here. Prime Gold Players pack. I want to be opening Prime Gold Player packs, do I? Got an 80x5 I don't mind opening. Even if it's a walkout. I don't mind storing the fodder either. But yeah, an 80x5, that's primed for exactly what we're doing here. Okay, it's changed the order now by looks of things, which is nice. It hasn't. All right, let's open another small rare gold players pack. Just give me like an Mbappe or give me another walkout. Love that. This time Cobel. Beautiful. I was so sure all I had was about 32, 33 packs. I'm very, very surprised that we're not getting to see these packs at the end here. Here we go. So now we're going to open our 81x2s. The first thing we're going to get, not a walkout, but it's going to be a couple more players towards that first segment. There you go, an 84 and an 83. That is delightful. That Le Normand will go into that squad, which is really, really nice. And of course, we're getting this off the back of doing 1 run of the minor league SBC and 1 run of the major league SBC. And we're going to end up finishing probably like close to a whole 85 double. Yes, now it might have cost us a few little coins. We've got a chance, of course, of making some profit along the way. We've hit a walkout already with little Kim. You know, she got stored into the club. We've got a few other bits and bobs that get stored elsewhere. Now, the reason why the gold upgrade is really important is because when you're doing this and when you're cycling this through, you're going to end up running out of rare golds to put into the 81 double. So if you do the 2-player upgrades, you get two benefits. The first benefit is if you hit good cards like a Lacazette 82 for the 82 rated squad, perfect. The second benefit is if you don't hit good cards, you get rares to put back into the 81. Into the 81 double. So it's overall just a net winner. I mean, look at that as well. Three League SBC cards of good merits and good ratings, and it just allows you to, once you get going, it might cost you a little bit right at the start to get going. If you've got like a completely empty club, first of all, what are you doing? But second of all, if you have got a completely empty club, it might cost you 50, 70, 90, 100,000 coins to really kind of get going with it, right? To the point where you're like, the more you do this, the less it starts costing you because the more you have in your club. And so it might cost you a little bit right at the start, but I guarantee you it will be worthwhile over time. So we've got a Lacazette here, got a Delict. Hey, we did this for a reason, right? I don't mind using 284s, even in a squad where it only requires 184, because the whole point is using this method to allow us the opportunity to complete these SBCs and build these packs up, basically. So I actually think I might be a little bit overkill here, to be fair. I think this is going to be a comfortable 83 rated squad. Might be able to bring 184 down. Oh, that's I might have been able to put an 81 in there. But from this, we get a small gold players pack. Now, these are tradable packs, but even from this, it's the same principle, right? I actually opened one of these small gold player packs yesterday, when I was doing the 85x2s, and I got an inform. And so it was just perfect because I was like, nice. I sold him 14,000 coins, and it was a massive amount of coins back. Now, if you're short on coins, I would urge you to sell everything tradable and make sure you just keep the untradeable stuff, sell the tradable stuff. Even if it's discarding it for 100 coins or something like that with those silvers, I'd urge you to do that. But if you are not too troubled for coins, then absolutely just go ahead and store everything and just use it. Unless you know it's worth something of value. So we've got this Lenormand, we've got Kimpembe, we've got Dali, we've got Sullivan. I don't know where I started opening. I obviously opened a few packs that are not part of this process. Oh, there's Sullivan again. So we'll ignore the packs that aren't going to be a part of this process. I don't think it was too many, but it was a few. Okay, so Alex Garcia was part of what we're doing. So was Aubameyang. So was Molina, maybe. Either way, we're basically there. We've got Banza, we've got O'Hara. Yeah, we're pretty much there. We're pretty much there. I think those 80s and stuff were from what we already opened. So that's where we're at. Is this going to be an 82 rated squad? Not quite. So we might have to like delve into the club for a little bit, but not a lot. Well, we did get Diogo Costa from this grind. So if we put him in and then put Lenormand back in, I can safely say all of these cards came from the grind. So just from doing one of the minor league SBCs, one of the major league SBCs, it would have cost us 31,000 coins from scratch. But of course, people already have cards. We would have made somewhere around the region of about 12 to 15,000 coins back. We obviously packed loads of other good stuff, and now we've built the 85 double, which I'm actually not going to be able to get that silver pack at the end now because the 85 double is going to be there. But we built another 85 double for Team of the Year. And as I say, guys, the more you do this, and we do have leftovers as well, the more you do this, the more two things are going to happen. Number one, you're just going to continually fill your club up as you're doing this. Yes, it's going to be a cost of coins, but that coin price coming down will be smaller and smaller because every time you do it, you're all of a sudden going to have some Premier League players in your club already, so you could just go and do it again, not a problem at all. You'll have Bundesliga players, you go and do it again, not a problem, no worries at all. But the other thing that will happen over time is you will eventually hit a promo card, an inform, a big walkout that sells for 15, 18,000 coins. You know, you'll hit a promo card that does sell for 20, 30, 40,000 coins. And at that point, you get a nice big coin injection back in. They're not going to be often, and sometimes they'll be untradeable, which is just as good. But they will come few and far between. You will get them. You will get to build your coin balance back up. But for me personally, guys, it's the best way I've found to grind these packs that EA are giving us for Team of the Year whilst just being able to save packs. And as I say, if you wanted to save the end packs every time, you know, the packs where you get the prime gold players pack and then the small rare gold players packs, you can as well. It just means that your coin balance will like reduce a little bit quicker because you're not getting those players back into the mix. But that's the way I'm going to grind. And you might not see the benefit of it like immediately right now for these 85 doubles. But when Team of the Year warm-up comes on Wednesday, if you think about Team of the Year warm-up last year, we got those attacker packs and midfielder packs and defender packs. You know, it was what like 583 plus attacker packs. And they're going to cost like an 83 and an 84 rated squad. We've got other really fun packs, like pace packs or nation packs. We got the Brazil, France, England pack, I believe it was, last Team of the Year warm-up. You're going to want fodder for this. This is a really good way to do it if A, you can't spend FIFA points or don't want to spend FIFA points, and B, you just have a lot of time to spend on the game anyway. This is an absolutely great way to run your account, to build up that fodder and complete those packs at a minimal coin loss. For today, though, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it helped you a little bit. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.